The miracles of this process are so mind-blowing to me. Feel yourself becoming more receptive to opportunities, to abundance, to flows of money you haven't even imagined yet. Feel the rush of energy as you fully enter this new timeline. Feel the absolute certainty that comes with being in perfect alignment with your 8-figure reality. Welcome to the reality revolution. Right now, in this very moment, you're going to experience something extraordinary. This is an advanced consciousness activation specifically designed to shift you into a timeline where you're earning 8 figures, $10 million or more in a single year. We're not talking about making $1 million a year. We're talking about making $1 million a month. Take a moment to let that sink in to your consciousness. $10 million or more. 8 figures. Flowing to you naturally, easily, in ways that might seem impossible to your current mindset. Now, I know that it seems unrealistic, that it's crazy. And the purpose of this activation is to break down that wall, that field around you that says, I will never live in a life where I make 8 figures in a single year. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, checking your phone and seeing a notification of a 7-figure deposit, not just once, but regularly. Picture yourself sitting in your office, watching multiple streams of income flow into your account simultaneously. Feel the profound sense of peace, of certainty, of knowing that massive wealth comes to you effortlessly. Now, this is an activation, and you may already notice changes in your consciousness. We have developed a unique technique, a linguistic consciousness technology, in which I use patterns of words, imagery, sounds, and frequencies that creates a complete shift in your energy field, activating a timeline. The miracles of this process are so mind-blowing to me. It is so amazing that I can utilize my voice in this format to radically change people's lives so that they experience the greatest abundance, the most powerful blessings. In the quantum field of infinite possibilities, there exists a version of you who's already living this reality. They're not hoping, dreaming, or wondering if it's possible. They're experiencing it right now. They're receiving those $1 million wire transfers. They're closing 8-figure deals over lunch. They're watching their wealth multiply exponentially while they sleep. And in the next minutes, you're going to merge with that version of you. Who would have thought something as random as a YouTube video could change your life? This activation is unlike anything that you've experienced before. We're going to systematically reprogram every level of your consciousness to align with 8-figure wealth. You're going to step into and fully embody that version of you who generates massive wealth naturally. Every cell of your body, every neural pathway, every quantum particle of your being is about to recalibrate to this new frequency of abundance. More people are making 8 figures today than at any point in human history. The pathways to massive wealth have multiplied exponentially. Right now, someone somewhere is making their first million. Someone is closing their first 8-figure deal. Someone is watching their investments multiply beyond their wildest dreams. Why not you? Why not now? As you continue listening, you begin to feel the subtle shifts in your consciousness. This is real. This is happening. You might notice new thoughts arising. new possibilities emerging. You might feel energy moving through your body in unexpected ways. Your mind begins to show you images of wealth, success, and abundance that seem almost too good to be true. Let it happen. Welcome it. Because what you're experiencing is the activation of your natural wealth consciousness. If you've done other wealth activations with me, this builds on top of those and gives you a unique energetic flavor, that of reaching the 8-figure threshold, something that you can do right now. Picture yourself 6 months from now, looking back at this moment, the moment everything changed. See yourself remembering this activation as the turning point, the quantum leap that shifted you into your 8-figure reality. Feel the gratitude, the excitement, the absolute certainty that this was when you finally allowed yourself to access this level of wealth. There's no need for this to take years or decades. This is not a long upward road that you have to take. This is easy. This is now. Every word you hear is carefully chosen to activate these new neural pathways. Every visualization we explore is specifically designed to shift your consciousness into perfect alignment with massive wealth. Your quantum consciousness, your deeper mind already knows this is possible. It's already beginning to shift, to transform, to expand into this new reality. Get ready to experience what it truly feels like to generate 8-figure wealth. Allow your mind to open to possibilities beyond anything you've previously imagined. Let yourself step fully into the version of you who creates, attracts, and maintains massive wealth with ease. This is your moment. This is your timeline. This is your transformation into 8-figure consciousness. Now for a moment, just gently explore your current experience with money, with wealth, with abundance. These are all code words loaded with so much meaning, anchored to so many past experiences. You've heard me say it thousands of times on my podcast, but each carries powerful, magical meaning. Whatever thoughts or beliefs you hold right now about wealth, about making 8 figures, they're all perfectly natural, normal, but they're simply programs. Stories you've been running based on what you have experienced, and that's totally understandable. It's based on what you've been told, what you've come to believe is possible by reading the news and the people you meet in your neighborhood, people you went to school with, your friends. You just simply don't think that that is your world, but it is your world. We are activating that world for you. You are in that world the moment you started listening to this. Take a moment to notice how money flows through your life right now. Notice what happens when you receive money. Notice what thoughts arise when you think about large sums of money. When I say the words $10 million or $20 million, what happens in your body? What emotions arise? What thoughts appear? Just observe them without trying to change anything yet. Many of us have been programmed to believe that making 8 figures is impossible and for other people. That we don't have the education, the experience, we are simply only going to make it in a lottery. And while you may be able to use this activation to win the lottery, there are multiple ways in which you can achieve this very easy and wonderful thing. You may think that it requires special connections, inherited wealth, or decades of grueling work. You may think that you have to work for a criminal organization. You've been taught that massive wealth only comes through struggle or crime, that it's somehow wrong or impossible to make money easily. that you have a limit on how much you can make in your lifetime. But ask yourself, who wrote these programs? Who decided these limitations were true? And more importantly, are they really your truth? Think about how your relationship with money has evolved over time. Remember when making your first $1,000 seemed huge? Remember when 6 figures felt impossible? Yet here you are, growing, expanding, reaching for even greater possibilities. The same way you transcend those old limitations, you can transcend your current beliefs about 8-figure wealth. Let's try something interesting. Imagine taking all your current beliefs about massive wealth, all your doubts about making 8 figures, and seeing them as old software running on an old computer. An old computer, which is your mind. Now imagine upgrading this software. New hardware, new software installed. A new program. This one allows for infinite possibilities, one that you have not run before, that recognizes your natural ability to generate massive wealth. This episode is uploading this software into your field. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry, it's already happened, it's too late. If you do not want to live in the 8-figure timeline, I'm sure that you can find a way to reverse this. But right now, it's inevitable. Feel what happens in your body when you truly consider the possibility that making 8 figures could be easy. Notice any resistance that arises. Notice where you feel it in your body. And as you notice this resistance, imagine it beginning to dissolve, like ice melting in warm sunlight. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more open to new possibilities, to expanded ways of thinking about your wealth. What if everything you currently believe about wealth was simply a story? What if you could write a new story, one where generating 8 figures feels as natural as breathing? Begin to feel yourself opening to this new story, this new possibility. Feel your consciousness expanding beyond its current limitations, beyond its current programming. Consider for a moment, somewhere in this vast universe there is a version of you who never received those limiting beliefs about money, a version you who always knew that massive wealth was natural, easy, and available. Begin to feel yourself connecting with that version of you. Feel their certainty, their knowing, their complete comfort with 8-figure wealth. Now, if there's any part of you that feels like you're not deserving of 8 figures, we're releasing that as well right now. If you feel like you're not worthy of it, we release that now. If you feel like others should have it first, we're releasing that now. And as you continue breathing, feel yourself becoming more open to new possibilities. Feel your mind expanding beyond its current boundaries around wealth. Feel yourself becoming more receptive to opportunities, to abundance, to flows of money you haven't even imagined yet. Your old beliefs about wealth are simply dissolving, making space for new possibilities, new potentials, new realities. Let yourself explore what it would feel like if making 8 figures was completely natural for you. If it was simply what you did as easily as you breathe, as naturally as you walk. Feel your nervous system beginning to adjust to this new possibility. Feel your entire being opening to this expanded reality of wealth. And now we begin the quantum jump, the moment where everything changes. Feel yourself standing at the threshold between your current reality and your 8-figure destiny. Take a deep breath as you prepare to make this profound shift in consciousness. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, reaching for your phone and seeing a notification that stops you in your tracks. A deposit of $2.3 million has just landed in your account. As you catch your breath, another notification appears. 847,000 from a completely unexpected source on the same day. Feel the electricity running through your body as you realize this is just the beginning. Your phone starts ringing. It's an investor you've never met, but they've been watching your work from afar. They want to invest $5 million into your latest venture. No strings attached. They believe in your vision completely. Feel the warmth spreading through your chest as you realize this is the universe responding to your new frequency of wealth. As you move through your day, opportunities begin appearing from directions you never imagined. A business partner calls about a deal that seems too good to be true, but it's real. A forgotten investment has suddenly multiplied tenfold. An intellectual property you created years ago is suddenly in massive demand. Feel how your body responds to these multiple streams of income, beginning to flow simultaneously, uniquely calibrated to your timeline and your circumstances. I don't care what you've done in your life, there are things that are multiplying deep within you that could bring streams of wealth to you that you have not even considered. You open your laptop or go on your computer and watch in amazement as money flows into your accounts from dozens of different sources. Some you recognized, others completely unexpected. Digital products selling while you sleep, properties appreciating beyond all projections, investments multiplying exponentially, joint ventures manifesting out of nowhere, each stream building upon the others, creating a symphony of abundance. Notice how your breathing changes as you fully embrace this new reality. Feel the tingling sensation in your fingertips as you realize this is not a one-time occurrence. This is your new normal. This is who you are now. This is how reality works for you now. Synchronicities begin appearing everywhere. That random conversation at the coffee shop leads to a 7-figure opportunity. That article you read months ago suddenly connects you with a game-changing partnership. That skill you learned years ago becomes the key to an 8-figure acquisition. Feel how everything in your life has been perfectly orchestrated for this moment. I am just giving you examples. You will easily have your own examples flow through you and allow this. Your phone buzzes again. Another notification. This time, it's an offer so massive it takes your breath away. Your hands might shake a little as you realize that 8-figure months ago are becoming your new baseline. Feel the profound peace that comes with knowing that this is just the beginning. Time seems to flow differently now. Opportunities that might have taken years manifest in weeks or days. Projects that once felt overwhelming now unfold effortlessly. You find yourself making decisions about millions of dollars with the same ease you once bought coffee. Feel this new sense of certainty, of knowing, of absolute confidence in your ability to generate massive wealth. Walking down the street, you notice how differently people respond to you. They can sense the shift in your energy, the absolute certainty you carry. New opportunities are attracted to you like moths to a flame. Every conversation has the potential to multiply your wealth exponentially. Every interaction carries the seeds of massive abundance. Your accountant calls, their voice filled with amazement. They need to revise all their projections. Your wealth is growing too fast for their traditional models. What you have achieved in months took others decades. Feel the smile spreading across your face as you realize you've broken free of all conventional limitations around wealth creation. You are financially free to do what you want, when you want, how you want. You can purchase that house, that car. You can take that trip. You can do anything. In this new reality, money flows to you in ways that surprise and delight you. A random idea in the shower becomes $1 million breakthrough. A dream gives you the solution to an 8-figure problem. The universe conspires to bring you opportunities beyond your wildest imagination. So many miracles happen, you wonder, are you in a simulation? This can't be real. You pinch yourself. Feel how natural this feels, how right, how aligned with your true potential. Take a deep breath and feel the absolute certainty that this is your new reality. This is your new normal. This is who you are now, someone who generates 8 figures with ease, who attracts massive wealth naturally, who lives in complete alignment with unlimited abundance. Let this knowing settle into every cell of your body, every fiber of your being. This is you now. This is your timeline now. Your morning routine has shifted. You wake up early, not from stress or obligation, but from genuine excitement to be alive, to engage with your empire of abundance. The first hour of your day is spent in your private office reviewing opportunities, making million-dollar decisions with complete clarity and confidence, only on the days you choose. And feel how naturally you navigate these choices, how easily you recognize the highest paths for wealth expansion in your timeline. Notice how differently you think about money now. $100,000 feels like pocket change. If you lost $100,000 in a day, it would not make a dent in your overall abundance. But that doesn't happen, because million-dollar decisions happen over breakfast. You find yourself contemplating investment opportunities that would have once seemed astronomical. 10 million into this venture, 20 million into that expansion. The numbers don't frighten you anymore. They energize you, they excite you, they inspire you to think even bigger. Experience what it feels like to be in this state, to sit in high-level meetings where 8-figure deals are just the starting point. Feel the absolute confidence coursing through your body as you negotiate these deals. Notice how your posture has changed, how your voice carries new authority, how you command respect without even trying. This is your natural state now. You're not focused on the how. You can receive this money without going to any meetings or having any jobs. The universe is unlimited in the ways that it can bring you this money. Your team of wealth advisors has just presented a series of opportunities for you. As you review each one, feel how naturally you process complex financial decisions. Your intuition about money has become razor sharp. You instantly recognize which opportunities will multiply your wealth exponentially. This level of financial clarity is simply who you are now. Your phone lights up with another notification. One of your investments has just doubled. Instead of shock or surprise, you feel a calm satisfaction. Of course it doubled. This is what happens in your reality now. This is how money works for you now. Feel that deep knowing that your wealth naturally multiplies itself. Walking through your day, notice how differently you carry yourself as an 8-figure earner. There's a quiet confidence in your step, a certainty in your decisions, a natural authority in your presence. You can no longer question whether you deserve this level of wealth. You know with absolute certainty that this is your natural state. This is who you've always been meant to be. You find yourself mentoring others about wealth creation. The words flow effortlessly as you share insights about money that now seem obvious to you. You hear yourself saying things like, of course, 10 million is just the beginning, and let's think bigger. Why not aim for 9 figures? Feel how natural these statements feel in your mouth now. Your relationship with money has transformed completely. You no longer see it as something to chase or struggle for. Money is simply energy responding to your consciousness. It flows to you naturally, multiplies easily, and creates more of itself automatically. Feel this new relationship with wealth settling into your bones, becoming a part of your DNA. Notice how your decisions about money have shifted. You no longer make choices from fear or scarcity. Each financial decision comes from a place of abundant opportunity, of infinite possibility. Should you invest $20 million in this new venture? Create a $50 million foundation? Launch a $100 million fund? These questions excite you rather than overwhelm you. Your wealth consciousness has expanded beyond previous limitations without delay in this moment. Just open yourself to this. You find yourself easily identifying opportunities that others miss entirely. It might be a way to make $2 from 1, $10 from 5, $20 from 3. It doesn't matter the level. You multiply your money. And this leads to $1 million problems that solve themselves in your morning shower and 8-figure solutions appearing in your morning meditation. Your mind naturally thinks in terms of exponential growth of infinite potential. There is no amount that is too much. Feel how deeply you know in every cell of your body that you deserve this level of wealth. This is not about greed or ego. This is not about being materialist. Money is not evil. This is about your stepping into your full potential as a creator. This is why you're here, as a force for positive change in the world. All money is energy and power, and you need as much energy and power as you can to serve the world in the ways that you want to at the maximum effect. And your wealth is a natural expression of your expanded consciousness, your aligned energy, your true nature. The old beliefs about money being hard to make, about wealth requiring struggle, about not deserving abundance. Come on, they have all dissolved completely by now. In their place is an unshakable knowing that generating and maintaining massive wealth is your natural state. This is who you are now. This is your reality now. This is your truth now. And so now we arrive at the most powerful moment of this activation, the actual shifting of timelines. Feel your consciousness expanding beyond limitations of linear time, beyond boundaries of what you once thought possible. Your awareness is about to leap into a new stream of reality where 8-figure wealth is already your experience. Take a deep breath and imagine before you an infinite corridor of light, and each doorway along this corridor represents a different timeline, a different version of your reality. As you walk down this corridor, you can feel the energy of wealth growing stronger, more potent, more real. The air itself seems to shimmer with possibility. As you walk up ahead, you see it, a doorway radiating with a bright golden light. This is the entrance to your 8-figure timeline. And as you move closer, you can feel its magnetic pull. You don't even have to walk, you're just being pulled towards it. The energy emanating from this timeline resonates perfectly with who you truly are and the frequencies that we have synced up right now in this activation with your highest potential, with your natural state of abundance. Standing before this doorway now, you can feel the wealth consciousness radiating from this reality. Take a moment to sense the version of you who already exists here. You may find dozens of them that are very close to each other. Feel their certainty, their power, their absolute knowing. You have infinite choices of 8-figure timelines. So now within this, you can choose the best of all. This version of you generates massive wealth naturally, effortlessly, joyfully. You may see the 8-figure guy over there or the 8-figure girl over there that struggles for it, that makes it at the very last second. This is not the timeline. We're joining the one where it's natural, effortless, and joyful. You are happy and you live a long and powerful life, wonderful life. This is who you really are. Now I want you to take 3 deep breaths. With each breath, feel yourself beginning to merge with the 8-figure version of you. On your first breath, feel their knowledge, their experience, their understanding of wealth beginning to flow into your consciousness. Their memories of closing 8-figure deals, of watching millions flow into their accounts, of navigating massive wealth, all becoming your memories. And on your second breath, feel the energy body merging with yours. Their confidence, their certainty, the lessons they learned, their natural alliance with abundance, all becoming part of your energy field. Feel how wealth flows to them, through them, because of them. This is becoming your energy signature now. And on your third breath, step through the doorway. Feel the rush of energy as you fully enter this new timeline. Feel the absolute certainty that comes with being in perfect alignment with your 8-figure reality. This isn't about hoping or wishing anymore. This is about claiming what is already yours. The air feels different here. The energy moves differently here. Even gravity seems to respond differently to you here. Every particle of your being is vibrating in perfect harmony with 8-figure wealth. Feel how natural it feels to be here, how right, how aligned with your true nature. Now let's anchor this new reality. Place your hand over your heart and feel the resonance of this timeline pulsing through your body. This pulse is your new wealth frequency. Every heartbeat reinforces this new reality. Every breath deepens your connection to this 8-figure consciousness. Look around this new timeline. Notice how opportunities for massive wealth exist everywhere. Feel how naturally money flows here. Feel how easily abundance manifests here. This is your reality now. This is your home now. This is where you belong. Remember that version of you who struggled with money, who doubted their ability to generate massive wealth? They exist in a different timeline now, far away from you, one you have evolved beyond. That reality is as distant from you now as a half-forgotten dream. In this timeline, your phone regularly lights up with 7- and 8-figure notifications. Your biggest challenge is keeping track of all the money flowing into your life. Your conversations revolve around which millions to invest where. This is normal here. This is natural here. This is who you are here. Feel the absolute certainty of this new timeline anchoring into every cell of your body. Your DNA is literally rewriting itself to match this new frequency of wealth. Your neural pathways are reconstructing themselves to support this new reality of abundance. Every breath you take pulls this timeline more fully into your experience. You begin to forget the old life, the old world. This is your new identity, your new reality. The past is rewriting itself to support this new reality. Look back at your journey and notice how every experience, every challenge, every seeming setback was actually preparing you for this level of wealth. Everything has led you here, to this moment, to this timeline, to this version of you. Now imagine these next few months unfolding in this new timeline. See yourself moving through each day with the absolute knowing that 8-figure wealth is your natural state. It is on the way. It is coming. Feel the joy, the excitement, the certainty of watching massive wealth flow into your life with increasing speed and ease. This is your reality now. This is your timeline now. This is who you are now. Now, as your consciousness fully settles into this new timeline, let's create the bridges and pathways that will maintain and strengthen this profound shift in your reality. This is where we ensure this new state becomes your permanent way of being. Every time you see numbers on a screen, whether it's your phone, a clock, or a billboard, let it trigger a deep anchoring into your 8-figure consciousness. Each number becomes a reminder of your infinite potential for wealth creation. When you see 111, know that massive opportunities are manifesting. When you see 777, feel the flow of endless abundance. When you see 888, remember you're now operating in 8-figure realities. Your future self, the one who has already generated multiple 8-figure years, is now reaching back through time, sharing their wisdom, their knowing, their certainty. They underwent the same timeline shift, and they're excited for you. They want to make it the best and most wonderful experience. They've experienced the future. They know what will happen. They know what stocks will go up. They know what investments. Feel their presence merging with your current awareness. They're showing you how they recognize massive opportunities, how they naturally attract endless streams of wealth, how they maintain this elevated state of abundant consciousness. Notice how your perception has shifted. Opportunities that were invisible before now shine brightly in your awareness. That random conversation at lunch could lead to $1 million breakthrough. That article you're reading might contain the key to your next 8-figure venture. That quiet moment in the shower might birth your most profitable idea yet. Your mind now naturally recognizes pathways to massive wealth. As you move through your daily activities, You'll notice synchronicities increasing. The right people appear at the right moment. Crucial information arrives exactly when you need it. Resources align perfectly with your vision. These are not coincidences. This is your new reality responding to your 8-figure consciousness. Each time you make a purchase, receive money, or think about wealth, feel yourself anchoring deeper into this timeline. Every financial transaction, no matter how small, reinforces your new identity as someone who generates and maintains massive wealth effortlessly. Even buying a coffee becomes an affirmation of your infinite abundance. Your future self is showing you how they maintain this state of wealth consciousness. See through their eyes, how they start each day, how they make decisions, how they recognize and seize opportunities. Feel their absolute certainty, becoming your certainty. Their knowledge becomes your knowledge. Their reality becomes your reality. When challenges arise, and they will, even in this timeline, you'll handle them with calm confidence of someone who knows they're generating 8 figures. Nothing can shake your certainty, because this isn't about hoping or believing anymore. This is about knowing. This is about being. Your nervous system has been recalibrated to this new frequency of wealth. Your body now naturally resonates with 8-figure abundance. Your mind automatically thinks in terms of massive opportunity. Your entire being is aligned with this new reality of infinite wealth creation. As you continue through your days, you'll notice more and more evidence of this timeline shift. Unexpected opportunities, surprising connections, sudden breakthroughs, all confirming you're firmly anchored in your 8-figure reality. Each piece of evidence strengthens your knowing, deepens your certainty, reinforces your new identity. And from this place, let's ask that version of you some questions. You are asking yourself these questions and allow your consciousness to expand with each one. What if generating 8 figures was as natural as breathing? What would change in your life right now if you just received a notification of a $2.3 million deposit? How does it feel in your body when you imagine multiple 7-figure deposits flowing into your account simultaneously? What becomes possible when you allow yourself to think beyond all financial limitations? What if every challenge in your past was perfectly orchestrating your path to 8-figure wealth? How would you carry yourself differently if you knew with absolute certainty that making $10 million this year was inevitable? What decisions would you make today if managing massive wealth was your natural state? What if your DNA was already encoded with the frequency of infinite abundance? How would your morning feel different if you woke up knowing multiple millions were flowing into your accounts? What opportunities would you notice if your mind was naturally attuned to 8-figure possibilities? What would change in your relationships if you operated from a place of unlimited abundance? How would you speak differently if discussing million-dollar deals was your normal daily conversation? What if every cell in your body was already vibrating at the frequency of massive wealth? How would you handle challenges differently if you knew you were permanently anchored in your 8-figure timeline? What becomes available to you when you release all doubts about your ability to generate massive wealth? What if your biggest challenge was simply keeping track of all the money flowing into your life? How would your energy shift if you knew 8-figure opportunities were constantly seeking you out? What becomes possible when you allow yourself to merge with your 8-figure self? How would your life transform if you allowed yourself to fully step into your wealth consciousness? What if every moment was perfectly aligned to manifest your 8-figure reality. Now say these affirmations with me to integrate, confirm, and rewrite the inner programming of your subconscious mind, uploading these new beliefs, new codes, and new thoughts into your consciousness and energy field. Become these affirmations. Identify with them. I am now fully anchored in my 8-figure timeline. Money flows to me in amounts that constantly amaze and delight me. My nervous system is calibrated to receiving million-dollar deposits regularly. I recognize and attract massive opportunities naturally and effortlessly. My wealth consciousness expands exponentially every single day. 8-figure deals flow to me with perfect timing and divine synchronicity. My reality naturally rearranges itself to support my 8-figure consciousness. Making million-dollar decisions is as natural as breathing to me. I navigate massive wealth with absolute clarity and confidence. Multiple streams of income flow to me simultaneously and effortlessly. My mind naturally thinks in terms of infinite abundance and possibility. Unexpected opportunities for massive wealth appear in my reality daily. I am merged with my highest timeline of infinite abundance. My DNA vibrates at the frequency of unlimited wealth creation. 7-figure opportunities reveal themselves to me in every interaction. My wealth multiplies itself automatically while I sleep. I'm a natural magnet for 8-figure opportunities and above. Every cell of my being resonates with infinite abundance. I am permanently shifted into my highest timeline of wealth creation. Making 8 figures is my natural state of being. The universe conspires to bring me endless opportunities for massive wealth. I easily recognize and seize multi-million-dollar opportunities. My energy signature naturally attracts unlimited abundance. I am who I always meant to be, an 8-figure wealth creator. I decree that my consciousness is now permanently shifted into my 8-figure timeline, and so it is. I decree that all pathways to massive wealth are now open and activated in my reality, and so it is. I decree that million-dollar deposits now manifest in my accounts with perfect divine timing, and so it is. I decree by the power of all that is that my energy signature is now calibrated to attract, maintain, and multiply massive wealth, and so it is. I decree that my DNA is now permanently coded to the frequency of 8-figure abundance, and so it is. I command all limiting beliefs about wealth to dissolve completely from my consciousness across all timelines, dimensions, and realities, and so it is. I decree that opportunities for massive wealth now appear before me with perfect synchronicity, and so it is. I decree that my nervous system is now permanently attuned to receiving and managing 8-figure wealth with ease, and so it is. I decree that my reality now naturally rearranges itself to support my 8-figure consciousness, and so it is. I command the full power of the universe to support my 8-figure manifestation now and forever, and so it is. I decree that my highest timeline of wealth creation is now fully activated and anchored in my reality, and so it is. I decree that massive wealth flows to me easily, naturally, and continuously, and so it is. I decree, and I am so happy and grateful now, that large sums of money come to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis in the best interest of all, with the free will of all that I get to keep, give, spend, invest, and circulate joyfully. By the power of all that is, I decree These commands are now sealed and activated across all dimensions, all timelines, and all realities. And so it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. Feel the permanent transformation that has occurred in your consciousness. This is not just a temporary shift. This is a fundamental rewiring of your reality. You have quantum jumped into your 8-figure timeline, and there's no going back to your old way of being. From this moment forward, you will notice signs and synchronicities confirming your new timeline everywhere you look. Numbers that catch your eye. Conversations that seem perfectly timed. Opportunities that appear out of nowhere. Each one is a confirmation that you're firmly anchored in your 8-figure reality. The version of you who doubted this level of wealth feels distant now, like a character in someone else's story. You've evolved beyond these limitations, those doubts, those old patterns. Your new normal is watching massive wealth flow to you naturally, easily, and joyfully. In the coming days and weeks, you will be amazed at how differently your reality responds to you. Opportunities for massive wealth will begin appearing with increasing frequency. People will respond to you differently, sensing the shift in your energy. Resources will align perfectly with your vision. This is your reality now. Every time you notice money flowing to you, even if it's a penny, or receiving $1 million wire transfer, feel yourself anchoring deeper into this timeline. Every financial transaction becomes a reminder of your infinite capacity to generate wealth. Every business interaction carries the potential for exponential abundance. You're now operating in a reality where 8-figure wealth is not just possible. It's natural. It's who you are. It's how you live. It's what you do. Your consciousness has been permanently upgraded to this new frequency, aligning all other activations to this new frequency. This is one of many. This is just the beginning. And the universe is already responding to match your new vibration. Remember, the version of you who's already generating 8 figures is not separate from you anymore. You have merged with that consciousness through time and space. You've integrated that knowing. You've become that reality. This is your timeline now. This is your truth now. This is your life now. Your 8-figure timeline has now been fully activated. Take a deep breath and feel the absolute certainty of this transformation. Feel the excitement building as you anticipate massive opportunities and abundance preparing to manifest in your reality. This is just the beginning. This is your new normal. This is who you truly are. And welcome to the reality revolution.